All right, everybody, welcome back into another episode of the Lesko podcast. Joined by Brett Cable once again. We're going to talk some of the new coaching staff changes, recruiting. Got some news today, but we just want to talk more in depth about it. And next season, what we think about next season. We'll take our best guess. But if you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Help us get to 2,000 subs. We got to 1,000 finally. Now we got to 1,200. Now we're at 1,200. Climate at 13.
Yep.
Help us get to 2,000, please. And you can support us monetarily if you want. Super chats, thanks button, memberships. We usually have a bunch of comments and members. They pop up on the comments, so we'll kind of address their comments first. A lot of people have been gifting them, and we appreciate that. But we're going to talk Penn State football, and we do have a bowl game coming up. In case you guys forgot, the 27th, 2 days after Christmas, in New York City at the Yankee Stadium. Pretty big deal. Iowa State QB coach. All right, so we got a QB coach.
Yep.
And on top of that, John from PSU NYC, he wants me to come to the game. I don't know if I'm going to go. I really don't want to go to New York City, to be honest with you. But he's like, yeah, man, you can get a press pass. He's sending me a link to that. He wants to hook me up with some gear and stuff like that. So thank you, John, for if you're listening, thank you for keeping in touch with me with that stuff. He said you can do a pregame show from one of our partner bars.
I commented for you.
Oh, I was gonna say how the
I'm still on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was freaking out for a second. I'm like, someone hack in?
No, I'm still in there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Wide receiver coach.
Yeah, so but yeah, thank you, John. I don't know, man. I don't want to go to New York City. Alex said I should go. But yeah, it's I would be in Manhattan. Probably wouldn't go to the game. If I got a press pass, I would go. But I would probably stay in Manhattan, have a motel in Manhattan. You take the 4 train to the Bronx. Someone I know from work, he's a New Yorker, and he knows a lot about the area, so I don't know. We'll see. But John's been really generous with his suggestions and stuff. So John's good people. What's up, Mr. Bucknuts? Christian Roses. We have a legit wide receivers coach. Forgot what that felt like. We have a legit everything now.
Yeah.
We have a legit head coach. We have a legit we always had a legit assistant coach, but of course he never used them. Clearly. Yeah. I mean, if he just huh?
I was just gonna say, I think everybody's just excited because we haven't had, since maybe Josh Gaddis at the very most, like we haven't had a receivers coach since then, like a decent one. So yeah. And he wasn't even insane. So
we haven't had legit anything for a while, really.
But so Jake Waters played for Kansas State. Penn State offered him. It was 2013 to 2014. So really before I was really getting back into Penn State football. But yeah, it's a more polished hire than keeping Danny O'Brien around. So I like it.
Well, there's a lot of people out there that Penn State football, like Landon was saying on his show, he said, for some people, Penn State football started in 2014, meaning like young kids.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, you guys have no idea about the history, which is sad.
Yeah.
You absolutely need to know about the history. There's a lot of it at Penn State.
But I told you, 13 to 14 was a rough year for me, so I wasn't paying attention then. Yeah.
Yeah, Brett's 10 years sober. Had he went through a lot, and you've told the story.
Next month. Yeah.
Yeah, you got in a real bad car wreck, literally almost died, almost paralyzed yourself, and then that
Yeah.
really cold turkey quit. I mean, that's
Yeah.
crazy, man. But Brett's a story. But well, if real quick, I was coming home from work the other night, and there's like this intersection uh where there's like you're coming down a hill into an intersection, so there's like one set of lights and then another set of lights because there's like a drive out road there. So if it starts turning yellow, you can stop at the first light till it, in front of the first road. If you're going through that light and it's yellow, just keep going through the second light. Don't, even if it's just red, just keep driving. We're in Central PA. Like, we're not in New York City. You can drive pretty freely, and the lights don't turn like that, like New York City. New York City, it goes from green to yellow to red like that. Like, there's no waiting time. If it's green and it turns yellow, it's red. So just stop. So I'm driving down the road and there's someone in front of me and it's yellow for like enough time that you can just keep going. Not only do they not stop, like they didn't, if they're going to stop, they should just commit on the first light and just stop, but they don't. They keep going and then they stop at the second light. And not only are they blocking the drive out, but they're like halfway out in the intersection and there's no cars there. So I'm like, just go. I'll go with you. There's literally no cars coming anywhere. You could see there's no cars, but they stop like halfway in the drive out so no one can get out. And then halfway through the turn in the intersection. So like no one, if someone tried to pull out, they'd be like going around them and then there's oncoming traffic the other way. So, I'm not one for like road rage or anything. Like if someone's like being an a-hole, I just don't react. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
People in the past have tried to mess with me when I'm driving and I just ignore them. I don't play into that stuff. But they stop in the middle of the road, pretty much in the middle of the intersection. Like, couldn't have been a worse place to stop. And I'm stuck behind them now. So I'm blocking the drive out too, because I thought they were going to go and then they just stop. I'm like, you are an absolute moron. The worst of the morons on the earth of all morons. And I'm just shaking my head. I didn't react, I didn't like throw my hands up, honk the horn. I just was shaking my head. Then I look down and it says Alumni Notre Dame. I'm like, dude, like you cannot make this up.
It's fitting. It's fitting. If the shoe fits. Yeah.
I think they thought the rest of the road was a bowl game and they just didn't go. So, but we're calling them now the Notre Dame crying Irish. That's what I want to call them. Notre Dame crying Irish.
Yep.
Even though no good parts of them are Irish. There are no good parts Irish. They're just a bunch of whiny babies. Most of them, not all of them, most of them. And they suck at driving. And they can't stop at red lights correctly. And they block traffic. So, and they think they're better than Ohio State. So, and beating us in the semis was because Drew Aller threw a dirt ball that wasn't in the dirt. And there's not any dirt. It was turf. They won. And that was their Super Bowl because that's all they talked about all offseason.
Mm.
And then we said, join a conference. And they told us repeatedly they don't need to. And then it turned out that you need to join the conference. So we were right again. So Notre Dame fans have not been right once. The only thing they really, and again, it's not all of them, but really the only thing Notre Dame ever got right was they're Catholic and they pray a lot. I'm Catholic. Got my cross on. I'm a fellow Catholic. That's the only thing I got in common with them. They got a cool statue, Touchdown Jesus. And they hired Lou Holtz as the head coach. That's the only things they've ever gotten right. Rudy wasn't even a real story. He was offsides. So, it is what it is. But I just wanted to tell that story real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Brett, onto onto a real program and the news with that. So we got a QB coach.
Yep.
You know, even if he has, you know, half of his brain capacity, I think he'll still be better than
Yep.
who we had before.
Yep.
You know, I was watching that thing. I was watching that play again last night when Aller tried to dirt the ball.
Mhm.
And first of all, man, I remember in I forget when it was. High school. It was high school. I played quarterback. I played quarterback most of my life, and then I moved to receiver when I was like, I don't know, 9th or 10th grade. And I so I played quarterback most of my life, and I should have played receiver my whole life because it was way more fun. But I threw a back across the middle. We were just doing we were in shorts and t-shirts out doing drills. I threw across the middle one time, and my coach, he was like an old school coach, you know, like Joe Paterno of the local area for football, like legend. He was one of my coaches, and he pretty much he got mad. He said, "Don't ever throw across the middle. Don't ever do that." I don't care because I could throw the ball pretty good, like in terms of like power wise. Accuracy, that was a different issue, but power wise, I could throw the ball pretty good, and I could throw that ball that way. But he said, don't ever throw it back across the middle. Drew Aller in his third year as a starter in D1, well, second year, but third year in college football, second year as a starter in college football, you should know, especially in that situation, don't ever throw the ball back across the middle, bro. He threw it right to the Notre Dame player. All right. So don't ever do that. But I watched it again, and I remember how it felt. I was like, dude, why did you do that?
Yeah.
That was such a low IQ play. What's up, Faf? So I don't know, man. I watched it again, and I was laughing as well because I'm like, all these Notre Dame, like this was their Super Bowl, bro. Like I was like, we're watching the Super Bowl right now. We're watching Notre Dame Super Bowl.
Mhm.
But my greater point is Danny O'Brien standing there, bro. He's like, I'm not gonna use that. He's like this. He's like talking to Drew. He's like, I'm like, dude, what are you saying to him? Like, what are you saying? Like, why are you covering your mouth? There's like, we lost the game. You're covering your mouth. What are you covering your mouth for? And what are you saying to him? You're a terrible coach, and he has no confidence because his coaches don't give him confidence.
Mhm.
So but I saw this clip. I watched this clip again because I'm like, thank you, God, he's not here anymore. So, and I said it for a long time. Like he's not a good coach, man. He gave Drew Aller zero confidence. That is your number one job. Set your quarterback up for success. You are a QB coach. That's your only job. Set your QB up for success and confidence. And he did not do that. The poor kid. I feel bad for Drew. But this guy is a good coach. His resume speaks for itself. Rocco Becht is a very good quarterback, and we're going to talk about that in next season segment.
Brock Purdy. Yep.
Brock Purdy, was he there with Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
So you want to talk about Brock Purdy, the last pick in the freaking draft, and he's a multi-millionaire now?
Yep.
And you can say this and that about Brock Purdy, whatever it is. Like, you know, he sucks. You know, he's not that good. He's pretty good. He went to a Super Bowl. I know he had a lot of weapons around him, but the dude is a NFL quarterback, and he's a Super Bowl participating quarterback.
Yep.
Went from nothing, last pick in the draft, to playing in a Super Bowl and making millions of dollars. So that is a direct correlation of your coaching.
Mm-hmm.
So not only is this guy coming, but so is Rocco Becht, who I think will be our starter. and I hope that.
Well, we
I
don't know
hope
for
that.
sure
Or no, we won't.
if he's coming or not. Yeah.
Oh, we don't. I thought he was.
No, we don't know yet. It's not announced. Nothing like that. Yeah. He might come, but
Well, what
we
was the
don't
story
actually
then?
know. Huh?
What was the story then? I thought he was coming here.
Rocco Beck? No, I mean it's possible. There's no official he's coming or anything. No.
Okay. Well, if Rocco Beck does come to Penn State, then
What's up, Joe? What's up, Faf?
so yeah, if he does come here, then I think he could be our starter, and then hopefully Grunk sits a year, and then there's our starter of the year after that. But we're getting a lot of guys in. But this is one other person that we've gotten, Jake Waters. Brett, what do you want to say about him?
Yeah, I mean his resume speaks for himself. Faf said it too. He's got a good history of working with guys to get the most out of them. Played for Kansas State. They've always been a decent team in the Big 12. So I don't know too much about him. I just know his pedigree, and he's a good coach. He's got more evidence to show that he's a good coach than Danny O'Brien. Danny O'Brien came out of nowhere and didn't do anything good. So Danny O'Brien came. You know why he came? Because Franklin coached him at Maryland. That's why. Danny O'Brien played for Maryland, and James Franklin knew him because of that. It's all about relationships. It's all about relationships. And listen, that's true. But when it comes to I'm going to give a guy a job because I like him, that's not how this works. That's not how football works. I can like Mark as much as anybody else, but if he doesn't have good accuracy throwing the ball, I'm not going to put him at a quarterback. It's just not going to happen. So no. I'm going to put him at wide receiver.
No, and I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But again, like I've said it in the past, man.
Yeah.
And dude, this was in high school. I graduated high school, 15 years ago. But Joe's using all the what do you call them, emojis? Hit them all, Joe. Hit them all. We can't see them in the chat here, but you can see them on the screen. So what I needed if I was going to play quarterback was coaching. That's what I needed. And not to go into too much detail, but I did not have that. So, yeah. That's what Drew needed, and he didn't have it. So, it is what it is.
If Drew had him, Drew would be
dude. Bro, if Drew went to Alabama, Ohio State, Texas, Oklahoma, bro, he would be so much better.
Yep.
I mean, he would have been, especially Ohio State, bro. If Drew Aller's at Ohio State, not only is he playing over Lord Farquaad, I can't remember his name.
Julian
not only is he playing over Lord Farquaad, but he's going to be probably way better and maybe in the Heisman race. I mean, Julian saying, yeah.
You call him Lord what?
Lord Farquaad. You know who I'm talking about?
No, but that sounds funny.
Hold on.
Oh, this guy? That's actually funny, dude.
He has the same haircut.
Yeah, that's definitely him. Guys, Julian saying. Now show Julian the AI version.
Julian saying is
I said now show the AI version.
Julian Farquaad. Bro, they said he looks like that dude from Step Brothers, the guy who's like just a huge a-hole. The other son. Rocky, you need to calm down right now. So, Antoine, what's up, dude? Yeah, so Lord Farquaad, but if Aller was at Ohio State, man, like Mr. Bucknuts, he'd be way less stressed out right now, probably. You're stressed out, Mr. Bucknuts. Don't lie. Don't lie. So we got Jake Waters, and we also have Iowa State wide receiver coach Noah Pauley will join Matt Campbell's staff at Penn State. So another great coach. Again, we really have to, like, as someone who is like a diehard fan of Penn State football, Like, you guys know this, and you cannot fake that. You can tell when you watch some other shows that they're not diehard fans. Like, it comes from the heart. Like, you can't fake it, man. All right? I've been a Penn State football fan my entire freaking life. My earliest memories of my life are Penn State football. So, that being said, I knew that, again, the previous coach wasn't going to work out for a long time. And now that we're getting these real coaches, it's like, dude, first of all, the mindset for me is like, yeah, we're finally getting what we should get. First of all, making way more out of way less. I mean, in terms of a scale, what we had here under the previous coach and what they have and have done, it's like different planets. It's not even close. So now that we have some real coaching, it's like a mixture of, yeah, that's what we should have had all along. Of course we do. It's Penn State. And it's a mixture of that. And, you know, I'm going to join the priesthood. I mean, it's like, thank you, Lord. So,
yeah.
Iowa State wide receiver coach, Noah Pauley. Brett, did you say enough about the QB coach?
Yeah.
All right. So, Noah Pauley, again.
Noah Pauley, a lot of people don't know, dude. Christian Watson on the Packers, he coached him at North Dakota State. That's underrated, the first big guy that he coached. And then obviously Jaden Higgins and Jaden Noel. So
played with A-Rod for a little bit.
Yep. He's a good receiver to this day right now. I mean, Christian Watson's a good receiver. Maybe not a number one, but like a number two, like a solid number two.
Him and Micah both got hurt, and so did Patrick Mahomes. Like, Mahomes is out with an ACL tear. Dude, I personally, I never had an issue with Patrick Mahomes. I think the memes are hilarious. But, dude, first of all, he's a conservative guy, which I like. So is his wife, all right? This guy has a father who was fighting John Rocker outside of a bar last year. Okay, his dad is just kind of a mess. His brother is definitely a mess. And then he's got those distractions. Then he's got freaking whatever his name is, Kelsey. He's got his brothers smashing people's phones at Penn State. He's got Taylor Swift touring the whole world. And then he's got he's got all that. And the guy has always just carried himself very well, I think. Like, I think he's a great example of what you should be as a football player. Like, he's a great athlete. He wasn't a guaranteed number one pick. He wasn't a Peyton Manning. Like, he worked his way up. I think he's a great example for young athletes. And I have never had an issue with him, ever. Even his Kermit voice, never had an issue with that either. But I say that because people are like, yeah, they're not making the playoffs. It's like, yeah, it's football. Like, you don't make the playoffs every single year. They're a dynasty. Like, what people need to do is appreciate greatness when they see it, in my opinion. Like, but he got hurt. He's out. Micah Parsons is hurt. He's out. Christian Watson was hurt. So I know, Brett, you're a Raiders fan, but I think you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
Chris Collinsworth, bro, he loves Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, dude, he would move in with him if he asked. He would pack his stuff right now, leave his wife, and move in with him. Yeah, he would. It's a fact, man.
Picture in my crib, PSU All-American.
Did you answer about Terry Smith? We don't know. He's the assistant to the head coach. He's going to be
the emperor of Penn State, is what I think he should be.
He might still coach corners. We just don't know.
Like, in the level of administration at Penn State, it should be Terry Smith, the emperor of Penn State.
Yeah.
The president, the AD, the head coach.
Yeah.
And then on down.
I
don't know, man. I think assistant to the head coach, I think he's going to be the overseer of just about everything. Most importantly, what he's going to be to a real coach is his right-hand man. That's what he's going to be. They're paying him a lot of money to do something. They're not just giving him all that money because he won 3 games. He's a great coach, and he was never used correctly, ever. Look how good our secondaries have been pretty much the whole time he's been there, man. One of his first defensive backs, Jordan Lucas, is now a coach here.
Mm-hmm.
And he was, no offense to Jordan Lucas, he was very good, but he wasn't anything like super special.
Yeah.
Won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs.
Yep.
But, you know, Terry Smith has been very good at what he did. He always stayed in his lane, but now I think he's just going to be assistant to the head coach. He's going to be an overseer of everything. Scheme, personnel, game planning, recruiting, portal, everything, man. You know how many Western PA guys he's probably going to get to come to Penn State? And I don't think he's the type of guy that's going to be bitter either. He's just going to be fully on board. So
he's on board. His official title, if you want to know, is Robin, and then Matt Campbell is Batman. So it's Batman and Robin. That's what it is.
Yeah,
he's Robin.
I think we got two Batmans, honestly, man. I think.
I think he's a Batman too. But he's
yeah, no doubt. Yes, he did. I was born. Wait, what am I doing here? Recommendation for a chat emoji, a Mr. Potato Head, James Franklin. Okay.
That's funny, dude. Yeah, I like that.
So I got Coach Lanning, VT Franklin, Coach K, the IHOP one. I've got Heisman PSU, and I got another one. I can't remember. I think I got 5. I remember when Joe Moorhead was around and we were putting out guys like A-Rob, Dotson, and Godwin. Yeah.
Did you read Franklin? That was funny.
I'm so upset Franklin got fired. I don't know what he ate for Thanksgiving this year now. I haven't been able to get over it. Dude, Joe.
Nobody hated that as much as Mark.
Joe, you're trying to make me angry right now. Dude, every year, man, he would do that. And I'd be sitting there. Oh, dude, it made me so mad. It was always after we lost a big game. He's like, all right, Audrey Snyder, do you like sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie? And she's like, Franklin, because she's a real reporter, she would say, I don't care for either of them. What I want is to win a big game. That's what I want. Yep. So how do you know I like either of them? If he ever asked me that question, I'd be like, I'm allergic to both. Why didn't you beat Ohio State?
Franklin, are you allergic to big wins?
Sick and tired of the media. Yeah. I mean, dude, here's the thing. Like, Taylor Swift, she's a big lefty. But I'll be honest with you, man. I don't have a huge issue with her either. She's very good at what she does. It's not my type of thing, but she's very successful,
Yeah.
Brett?
About Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Her earlier music was good. She has a cult. I don't know. She's good at what she does, but her tickets are $6 million a piece. Like, of course, you got billions of dollars. Your tickets are $600. Like,
trust me, I don't like her as much as the next guy, but I don't have as big an issue with her as a lot of people do.
No, I'm not. I don't hate her.
Yeah. So I told this story before, but like last year, I went out on this date with this girl. And about halfway through, I'm just like, oh, God, like, I need to just get out of here. I wasn't going to bail her, but she was pretty annoying. She was, looks-wise, she was good, but her personality. And halfway through, man, she pulls out these bracelets. I'm like, what is that? She made these bracelets. She had like 10 of them. She goes, oh, these are for Swifties. If you see a Swiftie, you give them a bracelet. And I'm like looking around for like a high place to jump off of. I'm like, all right, we're on flat ground right now, so there's nowhere to go. But like, I was like, dude, what? But they do that, I guess. All right, guys, we're getting back to football here. So, Brett, do you have anything else to say about the wide receiver coach?
Hallelujah. God bless America. I'm going to pray every night now. No, I try to.
Joining the priesthood.
Yeah. I mean, it's, he can have my Lincoln, maybe mice won't eat it. He can have it.
Yeah. So Brett's engine has been being eaten by mice, literally. So
yeah,
that's a serious issue.
Injectors. Yeah.
Yeah. You need to set up some Home Alone traps in there, man. That's what you need to do. By the way, I haven't watched any Christmas movies yet, but I'm getting on it.
Yeah, Home Alone needs to happen for sure. Classics. No, he just froze. Mark will be back, guys. Looks like he froze completely. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep them going while you come back up. Yep. Where are we at? That's right. Sick and tired of the media inflation down. So. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the Swifties for sure. That's a fact. The Texans drafted all three of their NFL. Yeah. And the Texans are pretty good this year, right? They're pretty good. So yeah, man. I mean, he's a real coach. First wide receiver coach that we've had that I can remember that's half decent. So looking forward to that. Now the big question is, can Kobe Howard stay? If Kobe Howard looks at his resume, like he has to stay, man. He's going to start for Penn State this coming year, obviously. I don't see how it wouldn't happen. Then you got Tyser Denmark, right? Mark, I'm just talking about some of the receivers. Once they see Noah Pauley, like, I need to stay. This dude's legit. You know, Tyser Denmark, Kobe Howard, Matt Otten, Lyric Samuel. If he puts some weight on, he's 6'4". He's electric down the sideline. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited about it. There's a couple other guys I just can't think of right now. What happens with Caden Saunders? Does he get healthy and play Penn State football again? That's a big question mark, Mark. Question mark, Mark. That's a crazy sentence. Caden Saunders, because he's a Penn State guy through and through. He's been injured. So it'd be nice to see what he can do if he does play again. I'm not really sure. And then another big question, too, is the tight ends, right? Who's going to stay? And we'll get into that on the segment for next season. So,
yeah. But the point, like our greater point is we have real coaches now. They have great resumes.
Yep.
And, you know, another guy here is Trace. Like, bro, we got freaking Trace McSorley being retained. Yeah. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, these are extremely underrated situations, man. Like, people, I feel like, don't realize just how important, you know, this type of stuff is. Like, we've got Trace McSorley coming back, assistant to the QB coach, I guess is what his title will be. But, you know, again, like, these are underrated coaches, in my opinion, that are going to be coming back. Dan Connor, I hope some Midas comes back. UOGs, you know, Island's Midas, some Midas touch. Guys like Trace, guys like these new coaches coming in, man, it's just going to be a good overall combination. You combine what Iowa State has done with Penn State and some of the lettermen in tradition. I mean, bro, you couldn't ask for a better situation. Honestly, you couldn't. So, one of my Utah friends, BYU guy, I couldn't help but comfort him when they got dropped from the playoffs with, well, that's the way the cookies crumble. Yeah, so you guys mocked us, but you're BYU. That makes zero sense why you would ever mock us for anything. That's like a third grade. It's like a third grade T-ball player mocking Derek Jeter. Like, just don't do it. You know, it's not going to end well for you. So it's just not going to end well. All right. I'm surprised we aren't getting a crazy amount of portal announcements considering the other schools are losing. Well, it doesn't start till January.
He's going to keep them.
Yeah. It's well, okay, you mean for us. But that doesn't start till January. Yeah, right. Is Trace a done deal? I believe so, yeah. But yeah, the current expectation, that was a couple of days ago. Joe, I think we will, but it's a slow roll till January. I don't know. I think we're going to retain most guys, Faf, but
we're going to lose a couple, right?
But here's the thing. Clemson has a lot of guys sitting out. Okay. I think Jim knows nothing about defense. Knowles is in Tennessee, but we still have our OC, unfortunately. So I think he's going to be the OC for the bowl game. So we're not going to have any of these new coaches for the bowl game, but Clemson has a lot of guys out. We're going to talk about that in the pregame show next week. That you know, Clemson has so many guys out, 27 players. I mean, that's insane. But Cade Klubnik is playing.
I think I think some of them are like they've been injured a while, like the injury list. You know what I mean? So like, I doubt it's actually 27 that we're playing all year. You know what I mean? But it's still a lot for sure.
Yeah. Tom Allen defense versus Dairy Queen offense will be interesting. Yeah.
Who's got the
but that's
sprinkle pack?
But that's the thing. The Dairy Queen ice cream is literally melted. It's been left in the desert for 3 weeks. The cardboard is completely soggy and ruined.
There's no cone at all. There's not a freaking cone anywhere. Like,
and it's
no
on the
sugar waffle
verge.
cone.
It's on the verge of being toxic to an animal if it ate it. Like, that's what the ice cream is for Coach K. So most of the Clemson 27 are injuries. Interesting. Well, either way, we got a lot of guys out for them, which is good. So we don't have a ton of guys out for us. We have 4 of our best players, but that's not – we still have our starting quarterback. We still have one of our starting running backs. We still have our receivers. We still have most of our secondary, most of everything we have, and we have depth. So, but coaching-wise, we're in good shape, guys. We got a new OC, a new DC, new strength and conditioning coach. We've got new wide receiver coach, QB coach, new head coach. Thank God. So
it's looking up, guys.
That's the thing. It's looking up. Like, we should all be very optimistic. Like, as Penn State fans, everyone needs to be optimistic about it. Like, we all need to just enjoy this. And I pray that we do win the bowl game. I think we have a very good chance. I think we can really do whatever we want against them. Run the ball, pass. I'd like to see us pass and score some pretty points, but we'll see. All we got to do is run the freaking ball, man. That's all we got to do. Run Katron, get him 300-400 yards, and we're good. Tom Allen might actually be doing worse than the Cowboys at defense. Yeah, he might. I think Dabo said 18 injuries and 9 opt-outs.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's
Dabo. All right, recruiting. Khalil Taylor made an announcement today that the new staff offered him. So thank you, Khalil, for raising all of our moods today.
Yep. We need him bad for 2027.
Bro, what is this? Who put that diabolical situation in the chat?
Yep. And then check your IG page, Mark, also for Peter. Joe sent.
Mine? All right.
Yep.
So Khalil Taylor says the new staff offered me. Thank you, Lord. All right. After a great conversation with Coach Jay Waters, I'm pumped to say that the new staff at Penn State Football offered Peter Bork. So that's another one. Peter Bork is another one that Brett, you talk about it. Peter
thing. Bork is, he was top 10. He might be top 5 now. Let's see here. Peter Bork was on Penn State's radar before Michigan was, of course, because Penn State always is. And then for some reason, not always, but it'll dwindle out and they'll commit somewhere else, right? Peter Bork is from New England, so somewhere, let's see. He's 90th nationally, right? A top 8 quarterback in the country. I think he's 6'3" or 6'4", 195 pounds. Damn it, freaking On3 page. Yeah, he might be from Connecticut. Massachusetts. Yeah, he's from Massachusetts. So I was it's a guy that I wanted for Penn State. Like last year, I talked about it with Mark. So we were on his radar very early. Committed to Michigan. Michigan is obviously in a worse position than Penn State is. Thank God, because Michigan is on one nutcase situation after another now. So, who would want to commit there? So keep an eye out for Peter Bork. Keep an eye out for Travis Johnson, right? He's a receiver who committed to Michigan. That was on Penn State's radar as well. 6'4" receiver out of New Jersey, I think. No, he's out of Chesapeake, Virginia. So that's in Penn State's wheelhouse for sure. 6'3", 180. He signed with Michigan, but who knows if he's going to stay signed. He hasn't asked to leave yet, but we'll see. Let's keep an eye out for it because Penn State was in second place on his recruitment. So Peter Bork, Travis Johnson. What was the other receiver's name? 2027 receiver with help me out here, Joe. He's got like reddish curly hair, but he's not. I don't know how to say this. He's light skinned. He's got like reddish hair, kind of. Damn, what's his name? Anyways, just there's a couple Michigan commits that we can try to get. We got to get Nick Marsh from Michigan State in the portal, obviously. Gregory, yes. Gregory, yep. Matthew Gregory, yeah. Matthew Gregory, another top freaking 10 receiver for 2027. Penn State reoffered him as well. So that's another guy that posted about it. So just something to look out for. Matthew Gregory's a Pennsylvania guy, so he should stay in Pennsylvania because the best in PA typically stay in PA. Sometimes they go elsewhere, but that's a massive mistake if you do that. So you got to keep it in Pennsylvania. So not much else going on right now. We're going to have more commitments in the coming days. There's more RPMs and crystal balls in for other guys. So.
Yeah, so Khalil Taylor's the one that stands out to me, obviously. Yeah. You said that in the chat. That was my guy. And
hey, Michelle.
Pretty much after Oregon, I knew he was gone. I think it was after Oregon, I believe. Cumon Spell decommitted, Khalil Taylor decommitted. I think word was getting out. And supposedly there was some influence to take the players away from Penn State while people were still employed there. It's been said it's true, but I'm not going to say that definitively on this show. Yeah. But apparently that's why people were decommitting. I don't know. But Khalil Taylor was my guy. I knew he would leave. I knew he would decommit, and I didn't blame him. I don't know how any player ever, in the past few years particularly, ever came to play for James Franklin. I never understood it. I was like, I'm glad they're coming here. It will mean nothing because the coaching is horrendous. But I don't know how he ever got good players to come here. I don't. Besides the fact that it's Penn State. I saw through him very quickly. But I knew after like Oregon or UCLA, I was like, these guys are gone. Like they're not going to – why would you commit to a place where we can't ever beat a top good team at home in the whiteout, especially? Like that's insane. And just play horribly that whole time. So, Brett, you are not muted. My bad. I just see your thing was muted. You're good. But, Khalil Taylor's my guy. He's coming back. Cumon Spell, we'll see. I think he's going to Disney World to dance with Cinderella. So I think he's going to be busy here in the next couple weeks. But, Khalil Taylor's the one that stood out to me. That's the one that I'm really happy about. And again, he was my guy. I wanted him to come to Penn State, but I knew that they would start decommitting, and I was okay with it. I'm like, I get it. You guys don't want to come to the circus, play for the clown coach. I get it. So I'm just glad that there's some moves. But yeah, they just said in the chat, Ford is a legend. Yes, he is. Chaz Coleman stays. Avon Kamaju stays.
Yeah.
And one thing that Landon tweeted out the other day is that there's a case going on, Patterson or something, where some guys may be eligible to get a 5th-year option, which is crazy. So that means guys like Katron could come back. Man, if Katron came back, man, whew.
I mean, he's NFL bound. Like Katron, dude, he deserves to go to the NFL right now. He's that good.
Drew Allard, there's no way on God's green earth that this staff would keep him. There's no way. And I don't want him to say go to VT. And
well, maybe because we have a real coach now.
I don't know. From the neck
the
up,
PTSD for Penn State fan base is too strong, though. There's not enough.
I think he's too far gone, man.
Yeah, there's not enough medication to go around. The doctors are going to be out of scripts, and it's going to be a rough go. So I don't think it's going to happen.
Go to VT and be Timu Sean Clifford. Gregory.
Yeah, Matthew
What's
Gregory.
up,
That's the
Michelle?
guy. Yeah, what's up, Michelle?
Yeah. Is there anybody else, Brett, that you want to touch on?
Not right now. Like I said, in a couple days, we'll probably have a couple. Elijah Reader, 6'6", Mark. Listen, 6'6" defensive end out of New Jersey. He's 6'6", got length.
Yeah, you were saying about him, yeah.
He unsigned from Iowa State today. It's looking like he's going to come to Penn State. Nothing official yet, but he's to get a 6'6" defensive end, dude. What's his name? Denai Sutton's 6'5", so this guy's taller than I. So that's huge for football. So we'll see.
Yeah. This stuff is all going to turn around, guys. Like, we're going to be getting more guys. We're going to be in a much better position. We're not only going to get commits, we're probably going to flip some guys. Going to get some guys in the portal. And then next year's class, man, like, that's all going to be ironed out to me. And dude, are we going to beat good old Fraudlin in recruiting rankings next year? We going to beat them? What do you think?
Yeah. Yep. Well, it might take 2 years, right? Like, we should be able to beat him.
Like, we're going to beat him way more than he's even close to us. That's for sure.
Yeah. He might beat us next year. But if we get on a roll and get Peter Bork and Keemon Spell and some of these guys back on board, Matthew Gregory, like, these are top 100 guys. If we can get these guys, there's no way Frankie Boy's beating us. It's just not happening. Campbell.
You talking about Rocco? But yeah, man, I mean, it's exciting. Like I said, it's exciting. There's a lot of good stuff. And I did think ultimately that it would all work out. You know what I mean? Like, even though we didn't sign a guy before signing day, bro, did you see Franklin told the VT kids why it didn't work out at Penn State?
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, he is so predictable, man. Yep. Bro,
he cared too much.
That literally, you don't care for kids by sucking up to them, whatever, kissing their butt. You care for kids truly by being hard on them, like Terry Smith. I mean, you saw the video of him. They won 27-0, and he's flipping out, bro. Like, he's literally off his rocker, like steamrolling out of his ears, angry. And he said, and this is such a coach thing to say, he said, "I don't want any talking in the locker room." Like, dude, that's such a coach thing to say, man. It's good to hear. But yeah, that's how you truly care for kids. But yes, he said that he cared so much about the players that he got fired, which that is not only one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life, but I've never heard a coach say that, I don't think, ever before. Have you? Have you ever heard a coach say that before?
No. It's pretty wild.
Yeah. Elijah Reader. Brett?
Elijah Reader is the 6'6" defensive end out of New Jersey that decommitted from Iowa State today.
Yeah, so, Joe, he basically said, Joe, I thought you sent me the clip. He basically said, the reason it didn't work out at Penn State is because I cared so much about the players. Which, if you're a VT player, I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Like, so does that mean you're going to care about us and it's not going to work? Or you're not going to care about us? Like, what's the point of your statement here, sir? Like, no, every coach or at least 90% of the coaches care about their kids. What's this? Exactly. You just got to keep in mind who it's coming from. So making sense is not in the possibility, in the realm of possibility with that guy. Exactly. Being nice is not being kind. Yes. Hello, guys. We are Penn State. Faf, you said about, when you were on here, you said about your drill sergeant literally making you like climb hills and do push-ups until you literally couldn't move anymore. And
Michelle, you're not alone. There's 2 females now. Welcome in.
Diana,
Diana, yep.
is that her name?
Yeah. Right? I don't know.
Diana? Are you a female Diana?
It's 2025. We have to ask what's going on. Yeah.
Yep. Nice. Michelle's not alone now.
You got a buddy now,
Michelle,
Michelle.
dude, we're going to have to, by the way, guys, I'm working on getting merch and stuff made.
Yeah.
And now I have to make women's merch. You know, I have to have a women's line now. Michelle, start a
I am a female.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Diana. So again, guys, keep the language clean. We got 2 ladies present, 2 young ladies present. You guys, yeah, I have to make a women's line now, man, because you know, I don't know if they'd be interested in that, but I'm sure they would. So
yeah,
I will thank him for guys like Saquon and Micah. You don't have to thank him for that. You can thank Penn State.
He's representing.
The ladies are representing. We are.
Yep.
Yeah. So, like overall, when it comes to like the recruiting, we didn't sign a coach, or we didn't sign a coach for signing day. I thought we would be okay. I don't know, like it's just a different world, yeah. It's like when you bring in a real coach, like compared to what we had before. Either way, you're going to progress in the recruiting. Like you're going to get guys, you're going to flip some guys, you're going to set up next year's class, you're going to hit the portal. I mean, they're just preparing fully right now for the wave of stuff that they have to do, and they're going to be ready, man. Yep. And they're doing it on top of preparing for a bowl game. So, that's cool too. That's cool too. They got a lot going on. So we just got to kind of just watch it play out. Just enjoy it. All right, Brett, next season, hypothetically speaking, all right, and that's the schedule if you guys can see it. We got, it's very blurry, sorry. So we got Marshall at Temple, Buffalo, at Maryland, at Michigan. Brett, if we have any blonde staffers, they should probably just stay home. At Northwestern, Minnesota, Purdue, Rutgers, 5 home games in a row. All right. So we're Marshall, at Temple, Buffalo, at Maryland, little brother, at Michigan, at Northwestern.
Here, can you blow it up a little bit? I can't really see it. I'll pull it up.
All right. Minnesota Golden Gophers, Purdue, Rutgers, USC, Wisconsin, at Washington. So realistically, guys, the schedule is pretty favorable. It really is, in the current situation of college football.
Yeah.
Hard games are, and here's the thing, like I don't think it's going to be like this year where we lose to Northwestern. Michigan is a challenge. Northwestern, not a challenge anymore because we fired the guy who couldn't beat him.
Well, Michigan might not be a challenge because of what's going on.
Well, yeah. So, but either way, Michigan, USC
possibly.
That's it, man. Like that's really it.
Yeah. Well, at Washington, that's a hard place to play. So Washington,
of course.
Yeah. So there's really only 3 losable games.
I mean,
we can lose every game.
The schedule is favorable, man. It really is, and I love to see it. But we're gonna try to keep up with your comments, guys.
Yeah.
But next season, man. So hypothetically speaking, we're bringing in the staff. I think we retain what we want of the roster. We maybe flip some guys, and then we bring some guys in from Iowa State and the portal. So realistically speaking, I think we get 10 to 15 transfer portal guys.
Yeah.
We retain what we can of our roster, which means we're going to have quarterbacks, running backs. We're going to have a whole team, basically.
Yeah.
So I think, if it works out, Rocco's going to be our quarterback. We're going to have a young Cam Wallace Corey Smith, Tyke Hayes, Quentin Martin, my favorite player. We're gonna have a pretty good O line, like guys like Anthony Donka. For as far as I'm concerned, he's gonna be all first Big Ten.
Yeah.
All first Big Ten preseason, maybe an All American preseason.
Yep. TJ Shanahan.
Yeah, we got other young guys. Well, TJ Shanahan, he can't come back, can he, or can he?
TJ Shanahan was only a redshirt, or no, he was only a sophomore last year. So
they need to bring back Hunter Norzad.
He's on the Chiefs. So.
Yeah, and the Chiefs' offensive line looked horrendous in the Super Bowl, and he didn't even play. But we got like Javen Williams, we got Cooper Cousins, we got the other young kid.
We got he's 6'7". He's 6'7" tall. I don't want to do the 6'7" thing.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a freaking, I don't know. Kid, it's a kid thing. What's his name? He's from North Carolina.
Why can't you say it?
So there's Garrett Sexton. No, I just don't want to say it. Garrett Sexton that you've seen before in person. Garrett Sexton, and then the other guy that came in with him, offensive tackle.
So we got by the way, Rucci can't come back, right?
No.
So we've got hold on, because I can't remember his name because Franklin never played him.
Yeah, let's bring the roster up. I'm getting it.
I got it. All right, so good grief. All right, so we got, I'm thinking of so we've got
Egan Boyer is the guy I was thinking about. Egan Boyer is like 6'8", dude. He's tall.
So we've got Javen Williams, young guy.
Caleb Brewer.
Nolan Rucci, he's out. Vega's out. Anthony Donka coming back. Garrett Sexton coming back, hopefully. Drew Shelton coming back, right?
Drew Shelton's back. Gone. He was a senior.
He is?
Yeah.
Egan Boyer. Alex Birchmeyer, that's who I was thinking of. Couldn't remember. Brady O'Hara.
Yep.
So
Chim
Diona, that's another guy. TJ Shanahan.
Yep.
Nick Dawkins is out, unfortunately.
Michael Troutman. Yep.
Michael Troutman.
Yep.
So, but Cooper Cousins. But here's the thing, too, guys. Like, we could bring some guys. We could move some guys. Dominic Rowley. We could move some guys from O-line to D-line, D-line to O-line. That would be very possible. We have a real coach now who can actually coach and develop guys and not just not play guys because they're young.
Yeah. I think our D-line will be decent with Xavier Gilliam and maybe Liam Andrews steps in there. We'll see.
How many 5-stars did they offer?
Today?
Yes, we are going to be good. You're right, Diana.
1 second.
I hope so, Diana. Definitely look like culture and direction. Oh, man, it's going to be phenomenal. Saw Dennis today. I saw my PSU sweatshirt and said we got a great coach who graduated from ISU, and he said they love. Nice. You graduated from ISU and you're a Penn State fan? Our Adidas jerseys next year, or they're next year.
In August of 2026 is when it starts. So the jerseys next year will be Adidas. Yeah.
Dude, there was so much confusion going on for like a week or two. We lost to Oregon. We signed with Adidas, and then Aller signed with Nike. I'm like,
yeah, a lot going on. Yep.
This is Franklin logic, signing with Nike after we sign with Adidas. Next year, Joe, if playoffs get expanded again, we can make – yes, we can. See, well, I don't want to do that, but, guys, that schedule I just listed, like you can see it kind of. That is very favorable. That's kind of crazy how good that schedule is. And if we can retain, like, some guys and they get developed this season like they've never been developed before at Penn State.
It's a better schedule than the one we just had for sure. And real quick, guys, I only see 2 likes on the video. If you go, please like the video. It helps us out. Subscribe if you're new. Please do.
Yeah, please like, share, subscribe, guys. You can support us monetarily if you would like. But please help us get to 2,000 subs. Greatly appreciate that. But it's great to have all you guys on. Mark is back.
So Mark,
Next fall, does it start in spring? Oh, I think it starts in spring. Yeah,
it
I think it
starts.
starts like
I heard
after.
it's August, so like right before the season starts for this coming season, the next season. Yeah.
At 400K plus as a backup, I think Gronk stays. Yeah, that's a good point. Whoever made that
How'd you?
point
How'd you
before, I
find
think he
out?
stays too because he's making some good NIL.
That's a lot of
Greetings,
bread.
gents.
Yeah.
Watching GA high school playoff. Oh, nice. They're still playing. Hey,
Nice.
Mark, how are those playoffs going?
Nice. Put Mark in there.
Buford, Georgia. Buford. That's what Kirby Smart said. Hold on.
Are you gonna pull it?
Yeah, what an idiot. Just stupid.
Yeah, so that's when he's talking about that guy celebrating. He's from Buford, Georgia. He's from Buford. He's an idiot.
We haven't played that in a while.
No.
They're a bunch of fuckers.
Darn right.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yep.
Buford, Georgia versus Carleton, Georgia. The number one, number
Oh.
two teams in the country. Definitely some D1 talent on the field. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Buford.
Carlton's good too.
Bro, Georgia in terms of talent. Oh my goodness. Houston County, that's where Jake Fromm played. Okay, so here's the thing. Thank you, Joe, for sharing every single one of them. Notre Dame, Andy K, Heisman PSU, Dan Lanning, and VT Franklin. Dan Lanning is a snowflake. That's what I named him, and it's not because he's a leftist.
Dan Coke Lanning.
So, Coke Dan Lanning from Oregon. So, you think about high school football, guys, okay? I played at a small school. Most people from around here, from Central PA, they're probably not even making a team in Georgia, for example. I mean, that's a whole different ball game, man. They got like almost NFL stadiums for these high school teams in Georgia, Alabama, Texas. It's insane. But Georgia football, man, like Jake Fromm, where he played Houston County. If you ever can, watch the show QB1. Great show. It's like Hard Knocks, but for QBs. The director for Friday Night Lights made it. What's his name?
Can't remember.
He's one of the best. Peter Berg. He's one of the best directors of all time. Played high school football. But QB1, he's the one that directs that show. And he also directed Painkillers on Netflix and Lone Survivor. He's done a lot. But like those guys that play in Georgia, man, it's like a whole different world. It's a whole different world. Those guys are so good. But Jake Fromm, Houston County, went on to play at Georgia, and he played the national title. He was a starter there. You know how good you have to be? You know how good you have to be, Brett, to be a starter in Georgia? Like, he was a starter as a freshman, too, I believe.
Yep.
Fields goes there, decommits from Penn State. He played for, I forget the school's name, but he committed to Penn State, decommitted, went to Georgia, went to Ohio State, took over Tate Martell's spot, Tate Martell is also on that show. 6'6" punter. Yep.
Lucas Denbrock. Yep.
Good point, Michelle. Buford was doing well when I lived in Augusta back in 2013. Nice to see where they're still kicking. Yeah, my cousin lives in Augusta, near Augusta at least. Thank you, Joe, for sharing all the memes. I texted you the link, but Notre Dame made a documentary. Oh, God. I thought they were canceling.
I might actually sleep tonight if I watch that. I should try watching it. I'll pass out on my couch.
Yeah, that'll put me to sleep faster than a Pirates game. So,
Sorry,
but yeah,
Jared.
next season, Brett, I mean, hypothetically, like we got here's honestly what I think is going to happen. We got a great staff coming together.
Yeah.
We're going to have a pretty good roster. And with the schedule, man, again, like think about it. Like
9-3, 10-2 sounds
It
reasonable.
really is.
Yeah.
It really is. Like,
or
that's
10-2
exciting, man.
And his first year would be very, very good.
All right. Hold on. I got to pull it up now because we got to
the Natty, huh?
Notre Dame.
We're going to be talking about the Natty all off season too, because they skipped.
By the way, Michelle and Diana, do you like the term Notre Dame? Do you support that message?
Because we support it.
Where'd you send it, Joe? Do you texted it to us? I can't pull up a text.
I don't know where he's at.
Put it in the Instagram chat. But we'll watch that. I mean, we could have Rocco coming in. We maintain most of our roster in this schedule. Like, I haven't thought about next year's schedule truly until pretty much right about now because of everything that's been going on.
Yep.
If you think about it, man, the pieces are starting to come together. We could have a good roster. We got some good coaches. Man, imagine doing better next year than Mr. Potato Head. By the way, where did that name come from, Mike? I've heard people call him that. Just wait till Notre Dame tries to claim the natty like UCF. Yeah. All right, Michelle approves. iMessage.
Approves.
Both my boys played at Norcross, Georgia, and it's a grind to get playing time. Yeah, that's cool, Mark. All right, I'm going to play Notre Dame's video here.
The Notre Dame Crying Irish.
Notre Dame Crying Irish.
Yep.
Oh God, this already looks a lame trailer for Notre Dame. You guys ready?
Peacock should take that thing down, dude, because that's a disgrace.
By the way, they can't even wear the right colors. They got red in there. Dude, what do we got freaking Christmas toy soldiers in the background for? Who are they?
That's pretty wild.
They got nutcrackers on the field.
Yeah.
What draws people?
Oh, good Lord.
What draws people from all over the globe to northern Indiana? And in one word, it's
fishing.
Excellence.
The head football coach at Notre Dame has a lot to live up to. The expectations of the position are absolutely massive.
Our focus for this spring, man, is we're chasing the best version of you.
Everybody expects a national championship.
That's what you're going to be remembered for.
It's demanding, but I think
Riley Leonard looks like he's 12. By the way, that was dude, why can't I remember names tonight? That was Al Golden, the first guy. That's a Penn State guy. They put a Penn State guy as the first person talking.
Yeah, that's diabolical.
That's what makes Notre Dame so special.
Riley Leonard, by the way, looks like he has a gumball machine in his room.
He has a one of those giant crayons to put his change in.
You.
Everybody expects a national championship.
That's what you're going to be remembered for.
It's demanding, but I think that's what makes Notre Dame so special.
You can feel it. It's going to be different this year.
And here go the Irish.
This team's not going to be able to fly under anybody's radar.
They have a load of talent coming back. They've got the quarterback.
I remember thinking, like, this is why you come to Notre Dame.
I wear it for all my workout.
I love anytime I can spend some time with you.
I have no idea why.
Picked up by Xavier Watts. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I mean, it's the Mecca of college football.
How can you not be romantic about it?
We're Notre Dame and they ain't. It's at all.
Is this a comedy? I think so. That was a weak trailer, too. A weak trailer. In South Bland, Indiana.
South Bland,
Indiana. Did you see a fast comment? That's perfect.
9-3, 2026. Yeah, that's
a good season.
But I think it'll be. We'll see, man. Who knows? This has been a train wreck.
We don't want to shoot too hot. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, Mark. Just reverse the. Watch our episode from last week and half of tonight. PSU reached out to the big time 27 QB Peter Bork today.
Yep. Yeah, we mentioned it. Yep.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. The Hoosiers are what draws people now. Yeah. Northern Indiana. What is there, like good fishing there or what? It's not. Yeah. Getting a Michigan commit would be a splash higher. Al Golden was just hours away from being head coach when they packed James Franklin at the last minute. Yeah. I wouldn't want him as a head coach, to be honest with you. I'm tired of Notre Dame fans here in Georgia attempting to justify their decision and not playing a bowl game. Yeah, they know nothing about anything, especially football. That was all about one BOT member that blocked Golden be hired. Look at the episode title picture I sent in chat.
Rocky, what do you want, dude?
Wait, what chat? What chat? Oh, I can't see it, Joe. It's blurry. I don't know why it's so freaking blurry. It's extremely blurry.
Yeah, I can't see that, Joe. Whatever he sent, I can't see it. But
okay, the title is "The Irish Navigate the New Playoffs with One Goal, Winning the National Championship in Atlanta." Well, they went to the wrong state.
Yeah. But Chris, Matthew Gregory and Khalil Taylor were reoffered today as well. So a couple 2027 guys.
Yeah. Yep. All right, Brett, give me your the roster and the guys coming in. I think we're going to have a pretty solid roster, and I'm going to be optimistic. I think we do pretty good.
I think the best case, the ceiling, because we don't want to put the ceiling too high. We still don't know who's the roster is going to be. We have a good idea on who we think we can keep and who we should keep. But 10-2, I'm going to put the ceiling. The floor, I mean, it could be 7-5, but 8-4 around there. You just never know, man. Like you don't know. It's the coaching staff is good. We don't know who's starting a quarterback yet. We don't know who's starting a running back yet. Like offensive line might be a little young, and I don't want to go get ahead of ourselves here. You know what I'm saying? So, like a prediction for that, like I think the floor at 8-4, ceiling at 10-2 is like optimistic. Like 8-4 floor is optimistic.
Yeah, right? I don't want to get too into the
predictions,
win-loss predictions.
Yeah,
those will come. I mean, you could say whatever you want. I'm just saying, like, the record prediction, I think that's kind of irrelevant. You know what I mean?
Well, we're looking at the schedule, so that's what I'm saying. We can beat.
I don't mean like you saying it is irrelevant. The product on the field is what I want to see, and the wins will come. You know what I mean?
This is the first time I think we're excited for Penn State football in a while because we have Matt Campbell. We have the emperor of college football, Terry Smith. Just give him the crown now. So, yeah.
It may have been forget guy's name, but Golden was locked up, and in final minute guy blocked it. Wait, are you talking about before Franklin, or
after? Dude, this cat's pissing me off. Rocky, stop.
Wait. Yeah, Chris, was that before Franklin? Because I know Matt Roll's in the running too. I know a guy that's good friends with Matt Roll, and he said that he told me in the gym one time that he was supposed to be the guy before Franklin. Ceiling is 12-0. This is Penn State, boys. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Keep chopping. I'm hitting the hey guys. Have a good night. All right. Thanks, man. Thanks, Fab. Have a good night. But Brett, go ahead. Keep giving your.
Yeah, I don't have too much else, just because we, like you said, like we don't really know. But I think that the moral of the story is the optimism, right? And I don't want to be too optimistic, but I'm just excited, right? I'm excited for a new coaching staff. New players. Kobe Howard possibly playing the whole game and not 4 snaps. Tyser Denmark playing it all would be fantastic. So seeing that just happen would be awesome. So seeing Quentin Martin, Cam Wallace, Corey Smith, if they all stay, seeing them get the rock, to see different running backs get the ball. Because, I mean, obviously Nick and Katron were fantastic, but to see new running backs get the ball, I'm always so excited to see that. Just to see a whole new team, it's exciting.
Well, yeah, Brett, and I agree. Like 10-2, if we can beat the teams we're supposed to beat, like 10-2 is very realistic.
Yeah,
9-3. One thing's for sure: Liam Clifford will not be throwing any more footballs. Thank you, Lord. So don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about
either. Yeah.
Yeah, he won't be. He's going to be running. He's going to be
running a 7-Eleven somewhere.
He's going to be running the gas pump around the parking lot. Just kidding. We wish
he's a
him
good
the best.
kid. He's a good kid.
Dude.
Yeah.
His brother, yeah. Anyway, tough until we look at the schedule after the transfer portal. Yeah. Love Corey Smith. Hope he's. Yeah, me too. No more Clifford ever. They're banned. Corey Smith, man.
Yep.
Corey Smith, Cam Wallace. We saw him one time this year, and that was against Nevada. One time, bro. And he jumped literally
completely over again.
He jumped over a guy, did a backflip, spun around, landed on his feet, and kept going. He looked like Saquon against Iowa.
No, he did, yeah. He actually jumped more over the guy than Saquon did, so the angle.
Yeah, there's players
Jesus. That's crazy.
Dude, that's not funny. It's just so bad. It's so bad.
The players are like, you banged him, you. That's crazy.
Don't take our coach down, our mid coach. Don't take him down.
You let him.
He wears wide receiver gloves on the sideline. Lock him up.
Yeah.
Lock them all up. I heard there was allegedly there was a Michigan legend, NFL star, that was threatening the victim. That's what I heard. So who would that be? Not a lot of people to pick from. Won't lie about that.
Yeah.
Maybe the QB. Vikings QB. Who else? Wait, who else would it be? Any idea, Brett? Any idea?
For who?
NFL or Michigan legend NFL star was allegedly threatening the victim, is what the one radio host said there from the Michigan area. I'm just trying to think of who it would be. I mean, they say NFL legend or NFL star, Michigan legend. Tom Brady retired, so
yeah.
And I think it's a current player too.
Yeah, no. If it's a current player, then who knows? Doesn't matter, whatever.
But anyway, guys,
yeah.
I think that's it for tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Diana, welcome in. Michelle, it's good to have you back in.
Yep.
I will have to make a women's line now for the merch.
Yeah.
So, and Michelle approves of the Notre Dame slogan. Diana has yet to answer, as far as I know. But I think we've answered pretty much all your comments, guys. The bar on the right is very small. Lock them up.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a bouncer, there was this one guy, when there was someone acting up, he'd say, toss him. Toss him. He'd start getting people riled up. Hey, Coach Kell's selling cookies.
Nice.
Is he really?
Thanks, Joe.
He's selling cookies. Like crumble cookies? Is that
Insomnia.
Insomnia?
I don't know.
Good show, for real. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.
Have a good night,
we
guys.
will see you guys probably. Is there any big bowl games coming up?
Well, yeah, this weekend we have playoffs.
Yeah, so we'll be on Saturday, and then next week we'll be on for pregame. Saturday we'll be on for postgame if I'm not in New York. I'm going to go over by the – don't they have a statue of Babe Ruth outside?
Probably. I'm not sure.
But I'm going to go to I'm going to go to the Babe Ruth statue and do a postgame show. All right, guys. We'll see you. Yes, Notre Dame. Thank you, Diana. It's great to have both of you in. Look at that. One after the other right there. Thanks, guys. Notre Dame trailer reaction was great. Thank you. That was absolutely diabolical, the Mecca. The Mecca of, Indiana? Is that what you mean?
Because that's not even true now, so.
The Mecca of, the Mecca of, the campus, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. That's absolutely not true. We are the Mecca, in my opinion. I've always said that. So, all right, guys. See you, Michelle. Merry Christmas to all. We'll be on again, Diana. So I'm going to be wearing my Christmas hat.
Yep, Merry Christmas.
Got some Christmas thing. I wore this at work today. So, but all right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you Saturday. We are